All right, y'all. We are back, honey. We're back for the finale, the commitment day with Age of Attraction. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to get this video out to y'all yesterday, but I had a lot going on. But it's okay because we're going to get into it on today. So we start off with Vanessa and Logan, and they're pretty much at the house packing up, getting ready to go ahead and go their separate ways so they can have time to really think about what they want to do with this relationship. Do they want to leave it where it's at and appreciate the experience for what it was, or do they want to go ahead and be together? All right. It's both seeming like they want to be together. It's like, and it's interesting to me because I just feel like they didn't really have a connection like that. But it seemed like with the emotions and her kind of getting, teary eyed or whatever, and him not really being sure. And he's like, I've had such an amazing time with you. You're like one of the best women I've ever met and stuff. So I don't know. I'm like, Logan, you really like her like that? Ah. Okay. And she really concerned because she's like, I feel like as we're having this conversation about how great we were to each other during this experience, why does it feel like we about to break up? Because that's what it's giving right now. And I don't really know how to take it, she's saying, because she's so used to heartbreak and stuff. But she's telling herself if he does not want to move forward with her, that she'll be okay. But, she really not going to be okay, because it's going to be her starting all over again. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to have to see. I'm really interested to see what Logan's reaction, or not so much as his reaction, but what his response is going to be to her at the end, whether he wants to move forward or not. And if he decides he wants to move forward with her, I kind of feel away because maybe we were robbed of some type of connection between the two, because I feel like we didn't really see that with them. It wasn't glowing off of them the way that it was glowing off of Teresa and John. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see. We'll see how this play out for them. Child, real quick, before we get into Leah and Chris, I just want to talk about the first few seconds, okay? He over there packing up, trying to hurry up and get his shit and get the hell out. Do you understand? She over there, well, he says, well, I'm trying to make sure I ain't leaving it. She said, where you leaving me? Do you know that man turned around, packed up his shit, and was not laughing, smiling, or none of that? I said, this nigga trying to get the fuck on. You hear what I say? Do you hear what I say? I don't think they should move forward. I think that there is somebody out there for Leah. I feel like there is somebody out there for Chris. I just don't think they will mesh well in the long term. I do think that Leah is going to require much, much more than what it is that Chris can give her. And the age difference is going to constantly show up, right? Chris seems like a person that needs his space. He wants to be up under his girl when he wants to be up under her, but he also wants her to have a life, right? And not be up under him all the damn time because he gonna want to go and hang out with his friends. But Leah doesn't give that. Leah gives, I've done all of that. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, I done that. Way I not that. Either way, she's been there, done that. She's at a more settled down space than Chris is. And I just think Leah should go and find somebody that's just as settled as her. And I'm not saying they got to be the same age. They could be within that 10-year age gap. Some people at the age of, well, shoot, Leah's 41. I wouldn't say go get with a 31-year-old in all honesty, but some 31-year-olds may be much, much mature, and they may have really did it up in their 20s, honey. So they might be ready to settle the hell down in their 30s, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, and get to stacking that coin up and relaxing and living life and traveling and stuff. So maybe she could find somebody within, the 10-year age range or whatnot. But as far as this young man, I just don't see it really, really working. She needs somebody that's really going to be on the same mental level as her. And I just don't think that Chris is it. And I also think that Chris, in my personal, has a lot of responsibility when it comes to his family. And if you were to continue to stay with him, that responsibility may be an issue for you, or that, because he's doing so much for the fam, or it may fall on you and you have it to show up for his family just as much as he is. So you got to think about that stuff. And I think it's okay if they both say no to each other, which I really hope Leah tells him, hell no. Okay, we're going to see. Baby, John done told the people he's in love with Teresa. After a few weeks, maybe a full month of being with this lady, he's saying that he is in love with her. I got a feeling she in love with him too, but I don't know. Is it really love? We shall see. So Teresa really cares about John, right? But she says that she has, I guess, some concerns or whatever. But it don't seem like the concerns to me are really about John, how John has shown up, John's character and stuff like that. It seems like it's more so about how society is going to look at her and judge her. And some part of me is like, yes, I understand the huge age gap, but it's also like, girl, fuck society. Okay? All right? They got their own shit they dealing with, okay? So I mean, you over here acting like you dating a man that is like. Now, see, Teresa, I'm gonna tell you this, girl. If you was 54 trying to date a 21-year-old, then yes, bitch, that is a problem to me personally. Okay, that is an issue. Okay, like Jorge. Okay, how old was that girl? Was she 23? No, she was 27. Jorge was 60. Just a few years older than Teresa, but you know what I'm saying? If it was like the person like fresh out of high school or something like that in college, like y'all doing too damn much. But I just feel like, I mean, the man appears to be very mature. He don't even seem like he's a 27-year-old. Okay, he's giving off mid to late 30s in all honesty. But at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like, society aside, what is it that you really want to do? The people gonna judge you either way it go. Whether you got a man, whether you don't got a damn man, they gonna always find a reason to hop on your damn case about something. So really just think about it. Like, what is it about him? And do you really like him and you want to actually see what this is? Like, everybody ain't gotta be in your damn business. Like, yes, we would know you guys are together from this show. But girl, after this show ends, ain't nobody think about y'all. It's for real. Not for real. So like, girl, like, come on. It's just like free Teresa of the chains of damn society, because that's what's really bothering her. Okay. And maybe it is her kids, but I mean, her kids might end up liking his ass. Like, who knows? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on it. Y'all gonna do that anyway. Why? Could they just say y'all is saying it? And another thing, can I say this? It's really giving for me, Teresa. If you gotta think this hard, bitch, don't do it. Okay? If you gotta think this damn hard and society is weighing you down that damn much, girl, don't do it. You was the first one to start the conversation and open up the show, talk about something. I dated men my age because it was expected or something like that. Or what did she say? I dated men my age because I think she said it was expected, or it was approved, or whatever the case was. Like, it was the norm. Like, like, if it was up to her, is how I took it. If it was up to her, she wouldn't have dated them men her age. Why? Because they wasn't talking about shit. Okay, so I don't know, girl, but you getting on my damn nerves, girl. Just make a decision. If you gotta think this damn hard, it gotta be this troubling for you, girl, you gotta be crying left and right, just let the man damn go, please. Finally, child. Teresa has said yes to John in so many words. She was giving this whole speech about, how society don't treat women right. They like younger men, or at least it's a double standard when older women like younger men. And it's like, girl, fuck them double standard. Fuck that. We're going to always find something wrong. Okay? Fuck that shit. Either way. All right. That's what she was dealing with. Okay. She was really tripping out, having a lot of anxiety about that. She did say her kids wrote a letter to him. So the letter was really nice. And it was exactly what I expected it to be. Her kids pretty much approving of her relationship, because at the end of the day, they see how happy she is and that she hasn't been that way in a very long time. And they just want their mama to be happy. And they got a good vibe off of the guy, right? For the most part. So it's like, hey, if that's what she want to do, we wholeheartedly support her and you. So this decision is really up to y'all and what y'all want to do with it, okay? So after that letter, and she received that from her kids, she decided, listen, you know what? I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna stay with you. We're gonna continue to build on this. Hopefully, it continues to build into something that is real. And I'll come around to that time where I feel even more confident in our situation, regardless of what outsiders may think. I wish you was already at that damn place since you're gonna bring your ass on this show. But either way, okay, that's what she's letting him know. She may be able to scream it from the mountaintops or something as they continue to progress through the relationship. So kudos to them. Teresa and John are still officially together. Now, she didn't really allude to that. I don't think she confirmed whether they are still together on the Viall files, but I want to believe that they still are together, okay? Especially if they decided to make these two pretty much the face, or more so Teresa, the face of the damn show of Age of Attraction. So I believe this is a success story for them, all right? BIT, my mouth dropped. Feifer says she is 100% committed to moving to Dallas. Baby, I was not expecting that, honey. Mouth drop. Do you hear me? I was kind of expecting her to be like, nah, I'm going to keep my friends and stuff like that. But when she did say that if she decides to leave the experience without him, she said something like, she may regret it for the rest of her life. I was like, oh, damn. Is she finna say yeah? What she finna do? Is she finna say yeah? And it seems like Feifer decided that she was gonna say yeah. So it's like, I'm shocked, but then I'm also not shocked all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I just hope as she moves down to Dallas, I hope that she does not move in with this man. All right. And his kids. I hope that she moves down there to Dallas, get her own spot, see if he gonna be able to take care of it. Okay, let him pay for it or whatever, or help you out a little piece. Okay. But I hope she gets her own spot, hang with him just a little bit, get you another job, form your own friendships and all of that. I just don't want her to move to Dallas and her identity and everything be all about this relationship and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you are 23 at this time, and then in a few years, maybe 25, maybe even at 30, you may wake up and want something completely different. IDK. But don't move in with that man yet. Okay, just go down there, find you a job, have you some fun, and girl, go from there. But good luck. Girl, well, number one, he told Feifer he truly loved her. I don't remember Feifer telling him that back, but then he said it's a gift for you. It's the key to our place. I was like, oh, he the one that got them a place. But what he said was it was my place, and now it's our place. And it's like, girl, it could be our place all damn day long, but my place is over yonder. Understand? Be clear. Okay. But listen, let me know how y'all feeling about that. Child, that man said, I don't want you in Dallas in a separate place. Why not? Is it because you're going to have to pay for that place too? And your coins may be a little piece of tight or something like that? Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess Feifer gone. Good luck, girl. Okay. Derek, you better be glad your ass don't look your age. Okay? And Feifer, you don't look 23 your damn self. Oh, so I guess y'all ain't got to worry about too many people all looking at y'all weird when y'all walking down the street. Aside from the fact that y'all two different races. But other than that, who cares? Child, Miss Leah done got her ass down there and told him that she want to continue this relationship to see where they could go or whatever. She want to fight for it or whatnot. Kristen sat up here and told her ass, first of all, he had to catch his motherfucking breath. First of all, okay? Because he couldn't believe that she was saying that. Then he had to let her know, like, oh, this ain't it. I'm not trying to move forward with this relationship. I don't feel like it's 100% right. In addition to that, I don't think that's fair to me. It ain't fair to you, you know what I'm saying, to move forward and I ain't all the way in like that. So yeah, no, we can't do this thing, right? So he decided to leave her where she stood. And I hate that for her. Yes, she may be a slight bit annoying, but I hate that for Leah that she was not able to find her person. But that's okay because maybe your person isn't a person as young as him, okay? But yeah, so that was it. She was like, he doesn't really care. I guess he didn't really want her or something like that. She said he didn't really want me, a person that really wanted you would fight for you, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, but Leah, baby, you already knew that. You knew he didn't really want you. You could tell from his mannerisms. See, this is where y'all sell yourselves the delusions of the men you messing with versus looking at the reality of the situation that's right before you. Y'all be starting to make damn excuses for people. Okay? And then you be trying to unsee what you see in front of you. Okay? You be trying to repaint the picture and recreate stuff. And it's like, nah, it's exactly what it is. Exactly how you see it. And that's regardless of the age of the person. It's exactly how it is and exactly what you ain't got to try and convince yourself otherwise. Okay? He not that into you, boo-boo. That's what's really going on. Okay? And I wish that she would have trusted herself more and really listened to that so that she knew, like, I'm not going to go down here and say, yeah. Okay, because I really don't think that he's all into me. I feel like she knew that he didn't really want me, but I feel like that's why I said that I would fight for it because basically she really wanted him, and because he wasn't willing to fight for it, he didn't really want her. But you already knew that. So had you took that mindset in with it, you wouldn't have even had the opportunity to be rejected because you already knew what it was, and you would have rejected him. But I don't know how she didn't see the writings on the wall. I don't feel like Chris told her a dream or anything in my personal. I don't think was showing her something different. Like, but either way, versus like what we see in comparison to what she see, I think how we saw him show up, he showed up with her. And she chose to ignore the signs. So he left her standing there. Very unfortunate, but she gets to live to, fight another day to go find her love child. Good luck, honey. Well, Libby and Andrew decided that they were going to hard launch their relationship. So they both said yes to each other. They both said, I really do love you. Okay. And he wants her to fly out there to where he lives so that she can meet his children. And she's completely open to it. I was already thinking that they decided to be together because when she was on the Viall Files, the question was asked about the ages of the girls. And she updated the age so, 1 year older than what he said originally. So I'm like, okay, so she must still be keeping in touch or they may be together. Because I think the daughters were like, maybe like 13 and 12, I'll say. And then she was like, okay, they're 14 and whatever the next age is, or 13, something like that. But either way, sounded like to me that those two were still in a relationship. And that's what it seems like they are. So I guess good luck. I really want to know when this was filmed because I don't think that's been confirmed for me exactly when the show was filmed to get a identifier on how long these people have actually been together. What the fuck? Are they engaged? Vanessa and damn Logan? First of all, she just sat up there, did all this talking about how she want to meet his family. She wants to continue this journey, want him to meet the friends, all this other stuff, whatever fit her in his damn life. He done put his damn head down doing all this damn theatrics as if he finna tell her, hell no. She's like, oh, this is the part when you break up with me, okay? He's like, listen, you know, we had a lot of ups and downs and stuff. It was really tough or whatever, and I don't want to make a promise that I can't keep, so I'm gonna need that promise ring back. She was like, okay, damn, here you go. All right, I already do. I knew it though, you know, because my instincts are always right, and I really should have stuck with my first mind, which was to bring my ass out here and tell you, fuck no, okay? So then he tells her, but listen, you know, I had a bunch of great time with you, even though we had ups and downs or whatever like that. Yada, yada, yada. I really, really like you. Matter of fact, I love the shit out you. So I want to make a promise and a commitment. She's like, baby, what the fuck is going on? And what is going on around here? Because she just knew she was going to walk away, broke up. He done got down on one damn knee asking her if she want to do the rest of this damn life journey together. And I'm like, wait a minute. When you say the rest of the life journey, baby, it's giving, will you marry me, without saying, will you marry me? Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm not hearing promise ring. So what the hell going on? Did we not see some things? Because I feel like we haven't seen some things with Vanessa and Logan. I was not expecting this, baby. What the fuck? And Logan, you sat up here and told your parents that you want kids, so do you not want kids? Because they made it seem like just the other day you wanted kids. Now you're met this older woman and you over here talking about you don't want no more damn kids. Or was you saying shit to just appease them the whole time from the beginning? What's going on? I don't know, child, but girl, this is crazy. Let me keep watching, though.
You tricked me so much.
When you started attacking me, I was like, oh, shit.
It's crazy to me because I feel like they did not do a good job capturing Vanessa and Logan's love with each other. But then at the same time, I feel like that's what they were going for, which was like a wow factor. Like, oh my God, these people are engaged. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, child, that's that on that. I ain't really got nothing else to say. These people done went off and then goddamn engaged. That's what he said out his mouth. This is an engagement. Like, she's calling him the love of her life. Do I think it's gonna last? I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't. Because, I mean, I don't know. And I'm really judging that based on what we've seen. And it didn't look like he was that into her. But obviously, he had to be that damn into her that he would get down on his knees. So you was putting yourself in through all of this emotional turmoil and shit just for you to get down on your knee and propose to the damn lady? Child, if y'all don't get the fuck, girl, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all can talk about it down below, honey. I'm JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking the drama.